Hey there, Coastal Bend. While it's pretty chilly out there right now, we didn't start that way this morning. Temperatures actually got up to 66 degrees here in Corpus Christi, 80 down in Falfurrias, and that was all before this cold front came through this morning into this afternoon. And you can even see as it came through, it pushed out the clouds and rain showers. We even did have about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch of rain to the west and north of Corpus Christi, and we're definitely going to take what we can get with those moderate drought conditions that we have here in the Coastal Bend. Here's what we're looking at for the rest of your evening. Those clouds clear out, and with the lower humidity, no clouds, and the winds calming down, that's going to invite our old friend radiational cooling back into the picture, and our temperatures are going to drop down to the near freezing mark here in Corpus Christi. And while we're going to see plenty of sunshine tomorrow, temperatures are going to struggle to get into the 60s and break out of the 50s here in the Coastal Bend. Tomorrow night looking chilly again, but with the return of some wind off the Gulf of Mexico and moisture, not going to be quite as cold as we are tonight. And Sunday, temperature is going to be just a bit warmer than they are tomorrow afternoon, in the upper 60s for a change. So about 10-degree jump from Saturday afternoon to Sunday afternoon. But before we get back into those warmer temperatures, we do have to go through a pretty chilly night tonight. We do have a light freeze possible for most of our western and northern counties. We do have a freeze warning in effect overnight tonight for some of our northern counties, including LaSalle, McMullen, all the way over to Refugio and northern San Patricio counties. Along the coast, we do have a wind advisory from this afternoon into tomorrow morning, and you add those two things together and you get some pretty cold wind chills. So while we're not going to really drop lower than 30 degrees here in Corpus Christi, our wind chills are going to be feeling like they're in the low and mid 20s. So you definitely want a jacket for tomorrow, and even Sunday morning, still going to be pretty chilly out there, but lots of sunshine tomorrow. So that's going to help us warm up into the 50s pretty quickly by lunchtime. Saturday, 58 is where we're going to top out, and a little bit warmer and breezier for your Sunday, but we're going to add some clouds back with the return of that moisture into the Coastal Bend from those winds shifting from north back over the Gulf of Mexico. And with that comes a bit of a warming trend. So from tomorrow afternoon in the 50s, that's where our normal low is, but by Monday we're back up in the 80s, and then we do have a cold front, but our temperatures aren't really going to drop. They're going to stay pretty steady behind that cold front, and here's why. We've got dry air, and that'll mix down from above us in the atmosphere down to the ground, so that's going to help our temperatures stay pretty steady as we go into the rest of the week after that cold front. And speaking of cold fronts, I am matching the temperature map. That's not good. 33 here in Corpus Christi tonight, and a little bit chillier up where we do have those freeze warnings. Tomorrow afternoon, we've got 58 here in Corpus Christi, 50s and 60s around the rest of the Coastal Bend as well. And if you want to get out on the water tomorrow, probably not the day to do it. We do have a gale warning and some high winds. And remember, on Sunday, we got to turn our clocks forward and lose that hour of sleep. Leslie and Mike.
And I'm really glad that you mentioned that, Kristen, because we're going to talk a little bit more about that fall back, spring forward.